From vision to reality, the National Zoo and Aquarium is now almost certain to win approval for a major expansion. Plans include better facilities, more animals, even overnight accommodation. Getting close to nature will become easier than ever before.
Fancy an African savanna in your own backyard? Well, that's what Canberrans can look forward to when the National Zoo and Aquarium expands.
It'll give us the opportunity to add quite a few enclosures for breeding, and when you breed you've got to have somewhere to put the offspring.
Management are in the final stages of negotiations with the ACT government over developing attractive land at the rear of the zoo. The final tick of approval, 3 years in the making.
It might have been done a bit quicker, but I don't think you could expect that a grant like this to happen overnight.
The opposition claims the lengthy approval process demonstrates a lack of initiative by the government.
This is a fairly simple approval process. Everyone's made it look like it's rocket science.
But others are happy the approval process was extensive.
The Greens are really pleased that the government was concerned enough about the river to commission a number of environmental studies before it made its decision.
As to what visitors can look forward to, African-style accommodation, rhinos, otters and lions and tigers and bears.
The big job is getting the soil prepared to be able to grow things there after the years of pine plantations, but we're hopeful that we'd have it open by sometime next year.
The upgrade would make the National Zoo and Aquarium the first open-range zoo in a capital city in Australia and one of the first in the world. The 60-hectare project should get the final go-ahead later this year. Gabrielle, Boyle, Win News.
National Zoo and Aquarium to incorporate an open range for animals looks set to go ahead later this year, with the ACT government granting the zoo more land. The expansion will see the zoo grow to almost 8 times its current size. The plan needs the formal approval of the National Capital Authority, which says it fully supports the project.
The vision for the zoo is of animals roaming on an open savanna grassland, an expansive home for giraffes, zebras, a rhino and antelope, even the big cats.
We'd like to get some big areas so we can let even the animals down here go up and exercise and have a big run.
To fulfil their dream, the zoo's owners have been seeking land for expansion, and after 3 years it seems that dream is about to become reality, with the government granting 60 hectares of land for the project.
It's a matter of just going through the administrative processes from this point on.
But it's not without strings attached.
There will still be conditions in terms of the environment, there's conditions in terms of water use.
It's taken 3 years to convince the government that the zoo is a viable commercial option worthy of expansion. But while the government can see the economic benefits, Richard Tindale says that's not been his driving motivation.
The attraction to us is that we can expand the breeding programs and give the animals more room rather than a commercial consideration.
Work is expected to begin on the site later this year, but it's expected to be a long process.
Zoos need to evolve and they don't need to be developed overnight, they need to go over and I would think it'd be a 5 or a 10-year procedure.
The National Capital Authority has thrown its full support behind the project. Eleanor Gregory, ABC News, Canberra.